3.0 and Metaverse to omnipotent words or terms that are generating hype and bringing a wave of excitement to the world of finance and business. Most people are still unaware that the world is shifting from Web2 to Web3 and often confuse these terms. Although they are related in several important ways, they both represent different concepts. The world is moving swiftly toward Web3 from AWS to IPFS, from LLC to DAO, from physical assets to NFT, from Chrome to Brave, from bank to MetaMask, from monopoly centralized systems to decentralized blockchains, from Facebook to Steemit. Since the world is shifting toward the new gen of the internet, we need to see what's the difference between these two terms. Before that, let's see what is Web3 and Metaverse to understand these two terms in brief. Web3 shifted the way we use the internet today, moving us from Web 1.0, which was the online version that operated from around 1991 and 2004. Then comes Web 3, which was surprisingly predicted by Gavin Wood, co-creator of the Ethereum blockchain, who expected the internet of the future to be centered on blockchain technology. The objective is that this will result in a more democratic internet. It is expected to be the third significant development of the internet, following the World Wide Web, Web 1, and the user-generated web, Web 2, or social media. The metaverse is a virtual world. Yes, it's just a fancy term that has replaced the word cyberspace. The term metaverse didn't just come out of the mouth of Meta founder Mark Zuckerberg first. Since then, books and films such as Ready Player One and The Matrix have hyped the term to popularize it. In the metaverse, users travel across a virtual world that simulates aspects of the physical world using technologies such as virtual reality, VR, augmented reality, AR, and mixed reality, MR. People in the metaverse utilize avatars to represent themselves, connect with one another, and virtually construct the community. In the metaverse, digital cash is used to purchase clothing, weapons, and shields in video games, and a variety of other products. Users may also use a virtual reality headset and controllers to journey through the metaverse for leisure with no specific objective in mind. Microsoft and Meta, formerly known as Facebook, are among the companies developing technology for interfacing with virtual worlds, but they are not alone. Many more huge corporations, like Nvidia, Unity, Roblox, and even Snapchat, along with some smaller firms and startups, are laying the groundwork for improved virtual worlds that more closely resemble our actual lives. While the majority of today's metaverses are gaming platforms populated by youngsters, if the concept takes off as advocates predict, it might change the way we all work, socialize, and interact online. Instead of communicating with your coworkers via a video conferencing service like Zoom or Google Meet, you could put on a VR headset and interact with their avatars in a virtual area, all from your living room. A digital artist may, for example, design an outfit for an avatar to wear in the metaverse and then sell it at auction alongside an NFT. There's also the potential that we'll wind up with a Web 3.0 that we access through desktops and cell phones rather than VR headsets. That's especially plausible if the tech sector can't overcome present technology constraints. Intel recently asserted that computers will need to be 1,000 times more efficient to support the metaverse, and to date, we're yet to receive VR headsets that are comfortable and inexpensive for us to wear. Basis: Web3 Metaverse. The metaverse will be omnipresent in the far future, as well as Web3, but for the time being, we are unclear. We may infer that the metaverse is a three-dimensional universe in which you can connect with three-dimensional people, items, and locations. You may, for example, play games with your pals from the creator's ground. Users may nurture, own, sell, and acquire their material in the case of Web3. People can also charge for their work. Because this system is still in its early stages, we must constantly monitor it to see if it deepens the divide or wants to merge in the near future.